A couple of nights ago, while driving home, I was listening to the radio station Delilah. She was explaining how there are two different ways a person could get attention. They could either A, walk into a room and demand it, or B, wallow in their own self-pity. These kind of people complain about petty things to other people and just make their problems seem so much worse than everyone else's. My summer of 2011 taught me never to be that second kind of person. That summer, I had just been accepted into a program called Ag Discovery, and we were told we were going to be spending the night in a place called Heifer International Ranch. Heifer International is a wonderful organization that helps poverty-stricken families around the world. Basically, you donate money, and Heifer provides families with animals such as, cows, pigs, and this provides the family with a livelihood. As soon as I arrived onto the ranch, they took away my phone, and they took away my camera, and they took away my backpack full of random little knickknacks. The only thing I had was my sleeping bag. Shortly after, my entire group walked all the way around the perimeter of Heifer Ranch, which consisted of several acres, and every acre actually represented a poverty-stricken area in the world. So, for example, the first acre was a home in Guatemala, the second acre was a home in Haiti, the third acre was a refugee camp, and so on. After our long walk, everyone was exhausted and extremely hungry, and Heifer Ranch assigned everyone a place to actually sleep. I, along with 3 of the girls, were assigned to stay in a home in Guatemala. We were also given the food rations a home in Guatemala would normally be exposed to. That night, 3 other girls and I had to split 3 small potatoes. When I say that the living conditions of this home in Guatemala were sad. There's no other word I can explain it. There was dirt all over the floor. The house was made out of hardened mud. There was one cabinet, and when you opened it, it was empty. And there weren't any beds to sleep in. There were little shredded blankets. Fortunately, a house in Guatemala has easier access to fresh water. Unfortunately, the group members that were assigned to live in a house in Haiti or a refugee camp had to walk all the way back around to actually get fresh water from a home in Guatemala, and I think that's one of the most important things I took from this. You take advantage, or you don't realize how easy it is to just get up and pour yourself some water from the kitchen. Mind you, there are other people in the world who have to walk miles and miles on end to get fresh water and bring it back to their families. That night, everyone cheated. We couldn't handle living in our assigned homes, and we all just ran to Thailand because it was elevated 10 feet in the air, so there were less mosquitoes and less dirt on the floor. The fact that I couldn't stay in someone else's home for one night was my reality check. You take so many things for granted, and you don't realize that until you have an experience like this, or until you actually get a firm grasp on the lives of these other people. This experience has actually shaped my life for the better. I feel inclined to be more humble as a person, and I actually wish to dedicate the rest of my life to helping others in an international setting, and to helping others who were given these circumstances in which they cannot help. And I feel like that's what life is all about. Just helping others and trying to give back.